If you discarded your mom, how do you know you're not the narcissist? If you're new here, I share my personal experiences having suffered from narcissistic abuse to help other people heal. Let's talk about the difference between discarding and no contact. In the narcissistic cycle, there are 4 different stages. The first stage is love bombing. The second stage is devaluing. The third stage is discarding. The fourth stage is hoovering. Someone who has narcissistic personality disorder goes through that cycle in an effort to try to manipulate someone else. It's really about the intent of what is actually happening. Intent is key here. We try to figure out who's a narcissist in this situation. Narcissists do things because they want to manipulate and to control other people. And someone who is the victim of narcissistic abuse decides to go no contact. The intent is to protect myself. It's not to try to manipulate other people. I don't care about trying to manipulate. That's not my intention. My intention is to stop letting emotional abuse get inflicted upon me by someone else. My intent is to protect myself. My intent is to no longer live in a constant state of fight or flight. I don't care what she does or doesn't do with that information. Whereas when a narcissist discards you, their intention is to shock and awe you that they're going to abandon you. They oftentimes want their victims begging for them to take them back. The intention is to inflict emotional pain and trauma while also reestablishing themselves as the alpha in the relationship. You had better beg for me to come back. That's what discarding looks like. No contact has nothing to do with the other person. It only has to do with one person, the victim. It is purely about protection and safety. I'm not trying to manipulate her. I honestly don't care. What I care about is if I am emotionally safe. But yeah, at this point, I am no contact with my mother. And that is much different than discarding.